One of my favorite classes in my PhD in creative writing was a writing workshop that only met on the weekends. So it only met like, I don't know, once a month for a semester on Saturday and Sunday. And I mean all day Saturday and Sunday. We'd show up at like 8 o'clock and work until like 5 o'clock. And we'd get a lunch break, and that's about it. And it went something like this. The professor would simply say, ready, I'm going to give you 5 prompts to write about. And we would scribble them down as she announced them. And then she'd say, okay, you have 20 minutes, get set, go. And we could go anywhere for those 20 minutes. A lot of us would sit outside or find a more quiet place or an empty room. And we would sit and just hammer out a poem. And in 20 minutes, we'd all reconvene, sit back around the big table, and just go around the table and read our poems. We wouldn't even have photocopies to show each other because, we just did it. So we would just read them, and as a group we would talk about them, and the professor would talk about them a little bit. And then she'd say, okay, here's a few more prompts. Go write again. 20 minutes. And we'd do it again and again, all weekend long. But what it did is showed us, I think, that this whole thing of writer's block. If a professor had just said something like, write a poem by next week and bring some photocopies, we'd say, okay, what do I write about? I don't have an idea. Nothing's coming trippingly down from the stars into my brain and my heart. But when someone says, here's some topics, write, go, you actually find that you can come up with ideas. You have something to say. And we just put pen to paper, so to speak, and just wrote almost like a journalist who has to write on demand to have newspaper articles ready by tomorrow. You can use this model of writing with a prompt to at least stimulate writing. Doesn't mean everything I wrote in those workshops was good work or publishable. I would dare say a few of them never saw the light of day. But they got me writing and broke that writer's block.